Your phone lights up at 3 a.m. One message, 2 words, fix this. No details, no explanation, no name. Because the name is the caller ID, and the caller ID is 1 word. And the word is a surname that is also a museum wing. By the time you finish reading, there is a car outside your building. The jet is already breathing on the tarmac. You are the person the most powerful people alive call when something goes wrong that no lawyer, no banker, no government can touch. This video is about what the message means. You have read it 1,100 times. It has never once meant what the music thinks it means. You fly through the night. Somewhere over the ocean, a man in a gray suit hands you an NDA, the thickness of a novel, and you sign without reading because you have read it. It is the same one. It is always the same one. The estate at dawn, staff who do not meet your eyes. A butler leads you down a corridor hung with paintings that insurance companies have nightmares about, stops at a door and says quietly, "He hasn't slept." Whatever is behind this door, you think, has ended a career, a marriage, possibly a person. The door opens. The third richest man in the hemisphere is standing in his study in a bathrobe, pointing at a printer. The printer is blinking. It has been blinking, he says, since Tuesday. He has not slept. He has had calls with Geneva about it. You cross the room and you press the button on the printer that says OK, and the blinking stops. And the man sits down on a rug that cost more than your first home and exhales like a hostage walking into sunlight. That is the job. That has always been the job. You handle what no one else can, because everyone else who could is not allowed inside the house. Your retainer is $2 million a year, wired quarterly from a foundation for the arts. Once, the family office asked you to itemize. You sent back one line, parts and labor, $1,890. The rest is discretion. They read it, understood perfectly, and wired the $2 million because $1,890 is what the work costs, and the remaining $1,998,110 is the price of being a man who will press OK and never ever say what the button was. The single 118 A hedge fund founder watched the wrong HDMI input for 6 days. A screensaver of tropical fish he believed was Bloomberg. His fund outperformed. You said nothing. A shipping heir could not cancel a $40 subscription and had open negotiations to buy the company. You found the settings page and the deal collapsed. A man who moves currencies cannot convince a website he is not a robot. He clicks the crosswalks. The website disagrees. There is a philosophical dimension. You do not engage with it. You click the crosswalks. You are, in this one specific sense, the only one who can prove he is human. And the router, the orange light. You have crossed the Atlantic 9 times for the orange light. You have a name for it now, the way sailors name storms. You unplug it. You count to 30. You plug it back in. The first 10 seconds are for the router. The other 20 are billable silence, during which the household gathers in the doorway to watch, the way villagers once watched rain end. When the light turns green, a woman who owns an island applauds. You nod. You do not smile. Smiling is extra. You have wondered at altitude why the messages are only ever 2 words. The genre says discretion. The genre says shadows. The genre is wrong. Fix this is not code. It is vocabulary. He does not know the words. The man commands 11% of global shipping, and he does not know the word router. He has people who know the word. You are the people. That is the actual service, not silence, not loyalty. Nouns. You are a man who knows the names of objects in a house where every object has an heir and none of it has a name. Once, only once, dispatch sends you to the wrong address. A modest house, a beige sedan in the drive. An old man in a tan windbreaker answers, and behind him, you can see the whole small kingdom running. A furnace humming, a thermostat at 68, a printer from 1987 mid-page, printing, unblinking. Nothing in the house needs you. Nothing in that house has ever needed anyone. He looks at your tool bag the way a doctor looks at a brochure for vitamins and hands you from his pocket folded 1 coupon. 1 word, coupons. You frame it. There was nothing to bill. One willy nod, face unresolvable. The world believes you know where the bodies are buried. 1,100 NDAs believe it too. Here is what you actually know. You know where the passwords are written. It is a drawer. It is always the top drawer. Every estate, every continent, the top drawer, on a card, in handwriting that has signed treaties. The great fortunes of the earth are secured by a piece of paper 11 inches from the keyboard. And the great fear of the earth's owners is not kidnapping, not markets, not history. It is the update screen. Do not restart. He restarted once. Geneva still discusses it. Every device you replace goes into a storage unit out on Route 9, the 12th one, because a client's router cannot simply be thrown away. A router remembers. A router could surface at auction. So they sleep in the dark on steel shelves, 300 of them, retired, unplugged, and none of their lights will ever be orange again. You go there sometimes between jobs, the way other men visit a cemetery or a bar. It is the only room on earth where nothing can start blinking. 1 Unit 12 beat. 1 July, the message is 3 words. Fix this, please. You have never seen the third word before. The house, the famous one, the one the architecture magazines call intelligent, has updated itself overnight and now requires a password it shows, and he is on the lawn. He has been on the lawn since Tuesday. The staff brings him meals out there. He waves at you from a deck chair, like a man being rescued from an island he built. You fix it the way you fix everything. The drawer, the card, the dog's name, plus the number 1, the 1 is for security. There are 4 videos about you now, on a website he cannot log into. They call you the fixer. They say you move in shadows, that you make problems disappear, that you carry secrets that could end dynasties. All 4 were made by the same channel, cloning its own thumbnail at descending resolution, and all 4 end before revealing what the problem was. Now you know why. The problem does not fit the thumbnail. The problem is a blinking light. The shadows you move in are hallways at night, between a guest wing and a router. Your success rate is 100%. You report 90, rising. Nobody would believe 100. Sometimes at altitude, you think about the moral weight of it all, because the genre requires that you think about the moral weight of it all, and you are nothing if not professional. Here is the weight. A man is worth $60 billion, and the whole of it, the foundation, the fleet, the museum wing with the surname, runs through a laptop whose password you have seen, in the drawer, on the card, the dog's name, plus 1. And the weight is not that you could take everything. The weight is that you could never explain the danger to him. He would ask you to fix it. Some men cannot survive a second drawer. And then one night, the message comes from a number you do not have saved. 2 words, fix this, attached, a link to this video. You watch it twice. There is nothing wrong with it. The captions pop, the music is calm, and then you understand. It is not broken. He simply does not want it to exist. And he has confused those 2 conditions his entire life. That confusion built the museum wing. You type back the only honest status report of your career, cannot reproduce the issue, and you mute the thread. Some tickets stay open. Subscribe for more cinematic finance stories. We tell them in second person so that they happen to you. And this one already is happening to you. Because you know, don't you? You have known since we mentioned it. Somewhere in your home, right now, there is a light, and you are no longer sure what color it is. Go and look. We will wait here in the dark with the music. That is the whole genre. Somebody has to watch the lights. Fix this.